Good morning, I'm getting ready to go to the bins. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. I decided this will be my bins shirt from now on. So if you see me in South Florida at the bins, say hello to me, please. Okay, I wanna show you guys before I leave, like what I am taking. For some odd reason, I cannot find the backpack I always take to the bins. That's how long it's been. I don't know where it is, and it's kind of annoying me because I'm gonna have to take like this backpack because this is the only other backpack I have. Typically I wouldn't want to take like not such like a nice backpack because it's not like what happened to my granola bar. Not like, oh, I don't want to take such a nice backpack. It's just like I'd rather just take like a cloth backpack, you know what I mean? But unfortunately I can't find it. That light is weird. So I'm gonna have to work with what we got because I'm already late. So, okay. I am taking this backpack, which I don't recommend taking like something so big and bulky. Wait, I have a Nike backpack somewhere. Oh gosh, just whatever. Okay, then I am taking, let me show you guys what I'm taking, because I think this is like a good, like, you know, preparation portion that you guys should know about if you're going to the bins, right? Because preparation is key, my friends. Let me see here. Gloves, super, super important. I am taking 2 pairs. I got these, a pack of 12 at Walmart for like $1.40. So I'm taking 2 pairs of gloves, super important. Yes, I am that person that wears like surgical gloves at the bins. I don't wear a mask. I have seen people wear a mask. I don't wear a mask, so if that makes it any better. Granola bar, lunch possibly, depending on how it's going. Sunglasses, just for the drive. And I am actually going to take cash. I'm taking cash. I don't want to spend more than $40, which would be 40 pounds. So I am taking cash, my license, and just in case of an emergency, because I need to put gas, I just remembered, my debit card. But I'm not taking my whole wallet. I'm just taking, this is what I'm taking. Hold on, putting the cash away. 40 bucks, okay. I'm just taking a miniature wallet, not my whole wallet. Pepper spray. Pepper spray. Gotta be safe, right? So I got my pepper spray just in case anything pops off. Walking to the car, you never really know what's gonna happen. Not implying that there's bad people or anything that go, it's just, wouldn't you rather be safe than sorry? Like, I know people that have been mugged in Publix, like in a super nice area of Publix, like Publix, the supermarket. Like, who gets mugged at Publix? It's so awful. And then, of course, hand sanitizer. I just refilled this up. I feel like that's pretty basic what I take. It's nothing really at all that exciting. Then my backpack, which I have to stop by my parents' house to pick something up on my way to the bins. So I'm gonna like get a backpack from one of my brothers or something. So I'm not actually going to take that backpack, but I'm gonna take it in the car just in case. Like, what if I can't find a backpack when I get to my parents' house? Then I don't have a backpack. Then it's just bad. My little cart. My little cart. Let's go, little cabrito. This thing is so annoying to carry. Okay, I'm gonna look weird. I'm gonna look like a regular when I'm really not. So this little cart is very annoying, but it's very handy. Originally, I got this to get groceries out of my car when we lived in our old apartment unit, and I kind of had to like walk a little bit to get back to my apartment. It was so handy. Then I figured I could use that for I could use that for the bins. So just in case I don't get there and I don't have a bin, because I cannot do the bins without a cart. If I don't have a cart, I'm not gonna stay. It's not gonna happen. I am not gonna stay. I don't know. I'm not gonna carry my stuff around with me in my hand. Like, it's just, I'll be in a horrible mood. You need a cart at the bins. You really do need a cart at the bins, especially if you're gonna do like 30 or 40 pounds. Like, you need a cart when you go to the bins. So that little cart is great, because even if there's no carts when I get there, which chances are there's people that get there, it's like, why are you there every single day at 8 a.m.? Like, and the type of people that go, like, if you've been to the South Florida bins, I feel like there aren't even that many resellers that go. Maybe things have changed in like 5 or 6 months. It's like, and they're looking for like basic things, like, because I guess they send it to different countries, to like whatever country they're from, which is like, oh my God, why don't you just get a job or something? Like, because I feel like they're not even reselling. Like, I've talked to a lot of people and they're like, oh, I'm sending this back to the country, or I'm buying this to sell in another country. And I'm like, why don't you just sell it here? Like, because then it's like, it's not even like they're doing a service for the country. Like, cause they're charging for polo, like in another country, like $30. Like, it's not even like they're doing a service. Cause I have a cousin that, I have a lot of family that lives in Cuba. Like, a lot. My grandma has 8 sisters that still live over there. She only has 1 sister that's here, and one of her siblings died, unfortunately. But so in Cuba, like, my cousins will tell me, because I have one cousin that he just like moved here with his family and stuff, and he's like, yeah, he's like, wow, like when you go to Macy's, because we took him to Macy's, and he was like, wow, he was like, prima, oh my God, he was like, these shirts brand new were like the same amount of money that they cost in Cuba used. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, we know somebody, like, because in Cuba, like, people sell different things like that, from things like that they send from the United States, or like when family goes over there, they take stuff, which may be what people from the bins are doing. And he's like, yeah, a Ralph Lauren shirt, like, if you want to buy it in Cuba, it's like $30 US, which, if you guys aren't, this is like so off topic, but if you guys aren't familiar, I just want to stress to you that, like, going to the bins is not like, oh, I'm taking advantage of the poor and stuff, because actually they're taking advantage of the real poor that don't have anything at all, because they'll resell like that polo shirt. And I'm saying this because my family tells me this. My family from Cuba that lived there that just got here like a year ago. He's like, yeah, a shirt and polo, like, they'll try to sell it for $30 US. $30 US, let's just put it to you this way. Like, my family, like, one of my family members is a doctor, and they don't even make $30 US in a month practically. So $30 US is a lot of money. My family, like, we send our family over there money and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that, like, these people I feel like are exploiting and taking advantage of people from other countries. Like, I would never sell a polo shirt, like a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, for $30 on eBay. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, cart is a must, a definite must. Okay, so I am on my way to my parents' house, and then I'm going to the bins after that. I brought my little cart. I'm so excited about, because I had like a lot of anxiety. I was like, oh my God, I need to get there at 8 a.m. I need to get there at 8 a.m. But like, that's just hard for me, because I like to stay up late, and I wasn't gonna wake up at that time. So having the little cart is really such a lifesaver for me. So I'm pretty excited about having the little cart. I'm excited. I really hope, I said yesterday I was gonna be at the Goodwill bins in South Florida, and I know some people from South Florida follow me. So I really hope I meet someone from the internet. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm wearing my thrifting shirt. From now on, I'm wearing that shirt. Every time I go to the bins, I'm gonna wear this shirt, and it's gonna be awesome. So I will check in with you guys. Like I said, I don't know how much footage I'm gonna be able to get, like walking around the bins and stuff like that, because it's harder to film in there, and they're very strict about that. So I don't know how much filming I'm gonna get to do, but I'm gonna try my best to get a lot of filming in and hopefully show you guys like a look. Hold on, my grandma's calling. Hi, abuela.
Se cayó la comunicación.
Sí, yo sé, no, yo no sé qué pasó.
No, oye, no, mira, yo estaba mala, con un problema en la pierna.
No, no me diga por qué.
Bueno, tú sabes que yo me empecé a hacerlo.
Okay, I am getting to the bins. You know, one time, no, why did I change that? You know, one time I went to the bins here and I definitely saw a reseller. This was a long time ago. This was like 6 months ago. I saw a reseller and I was just like, we were standing next to each other waiting to get into the bin. And I was like, oh, are you a reseller? Like, you know, he looked on trend. Like, he looked like hipster as fuck. Like, and I was like, oh, are you a reseller? And he was like, yeah. And then he turned around and I was like, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. No conversation. So I don't know how to like act at the bins. I mean, do you smile? Do you not smile? Like, are you friendly? Are you not friendly? I'm a friendly person, but nobody at the bins is friendly, I feel like, you know? At least here, everyone's like doing their own thing, like shoving, pushing, and just like, girl, no. I don't want those Nikes that bad. I mean, and they're fighting over Nikes. Like, they're not even fighting over like the good stuff. I mean, I found like new tag like good stuff like the last few times I was here, like sitting right on top, and people are just like digging through looking for that Nike and the polo, and I'm just like, no, like, no. So I think the type of plan I'm going to have is I'm not gonna like wait for the new bins. It just gets way too crowded and people shove, and then I don't like, you know, I like to have my personal space. Like, I don't want people I don't know touching me. Like, I hate to be touched by people I don't know. Like, it's the worst. It's honestly the worst. It's just like, don't touch me, don't push me, like, just no. So I said I was gonna try to be here at 8 o'clock when they opened. I am Cuban. I live in South Florida, so of course 8 o'clock for me means 10 o'clock normal time. So I'm running late, definitely running very late, later than I thought. I think 10 o'clock is gonna be really full, so I'm really glad I brought my cart. However, the cart is making weird noises, and I looked at the little stick. It looks like it's kind of falling apart. I hope Eddie didn't play me and built me like a defective cart. One time I was at Walmart and this is actually really, it's funny, but like it's like shameful as fuck. I was at Walmart and I was trying to build the cart outside because I was gonna go to Salvation Army and I wanted the cart and I needed a new cart because the other cart, like, I gave it to my grandma or something like that. I don't know what happened, but I didn't have the cart. I think I gave it to my grandma. I'm pretty sure I gave it to my grandma. And so I had bought another one, and I was trying to build it in my trunk, like in the parking lot of Walmart, and one of the wheels fell off, and it didn't just fall off, okay? It rolled. It rolled all the way to the other side of the parking lot and landed right under a car. And I tried to get it, like, I tried to find a stick to get it, like, but it was perfectly under this car that had a super, super long back. It was just awful. And so I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So I went into Walmart and I was like, look, like, I kind of explained to them, I like mellowed it down. I was like, you know, this happened, the wheel is missing, like, do you think you guys can do an exchange? And they were like, yeah, we can do an exchange, no worries. Like, they didn't care at all. They didn't care. So they did the exchange for me and they just gave me a gift card. So I don't know, I feel like the wheels on this thing are not very sturdy. I don't know. What if it falls apart while I'm pushing it? That would be so awful. Okay, I'm here waiting at the light to turn. You guys see it? There's so many cars. It's like incognito though. There's like really not a big sign or anything. Look at how many cars there are. It's right over there. Is there a line of people trying to get in? What is happening? Oh my god. What's happening? What is happening? Is there a line of people? I'm trying to see what's happening. It almost appears like there's a line of people waiting outside. It looks very full. Okay, we're gonna find out right now what's happening. Why is this light taking forever? Maybe I should have parked. I think I should have parked on the other side, but I don't want to get my car towed. Okay. Let's just drive by the front. Assess the situation. Let's assess. They finally fixed this. The last time I was here, this was under construction and parking was a nightmare. Why is there a bus? Okay, let's see. There's a lot of people waiting outside. There's a lot of people waiting outside. I'm gonna have to park in the other parking lot. Oh, I could park right here though. I just want to drive by the front, but I don't want people to see me filming, so. No, people are just like lounging. Yeah, people are just like lounging. I'm gonna park back here. I think this will be my best bet. I'll park over here. Yep, this is where I'm gonna park. So, let's go in. Let's go in and see what we can find. Oops, I forgot to put my car in park. Okay. Okay, so I just wrapped up at the bins. It was definitely way more successful than I imagined it would be. I mean, it was pretty good actually. I got the pricing, I think at our bins in Fort Lauderdale or like in South Florida, I know the Fort Lauderdale pricing, that's the only bins I've ever been to, is $1 something for clothes and then $1 something for shoes and bags. I can't remember how much exactly, but I spent $35 and I got 12 pounds of clothes and then I got 7 pounds of shoes and bags. Our bins is really, I don't want to say anything negative because I don't want to deter anybody from going that's watching this video. I couldn't really get any footage just because it was hard to get footage, and I feel like this bins has a lot of like people that work there walking around, and I just felt like very uncomfortable taking out my camera or taking out my phone and trying to get footage. So I got like a little bit, which I'll insert, but I didn't really get that much like what I wanted. Maybe if I continue coming I'll feel more comfortable like pulling out the camera and stuff, but I definitely didn't feel that comfortable today. Overall, like the bins is good. I found great stuff, don't get me wrong, but man, there are some shitty people that go there, like really shitty people that go there. Honestly, going to the bins, at least in Fort Lauderdale, I don't want to speak for any other bins. I like it, I liked it, I mind my own business, I do my thing. But man, there's some shitty people in Mankind. Like, it makes you really aware of how shitty Mankind can be. Like, for example, this lady blew her nose in a, like, something she found in the bin and put it back, which I thought, I literally wanted to slap her in the fucking face. It, like, infuriated me. She did that. Then there was a lady that works there and she's super sweet. I talked to her, like, a little bit when I walked in. She has, like, I don't think she was mentally not all there, and this lady was treating her so rude. Again, I wanted to slap her in the face. It's a separate lady. Like, I had my little black cart that wasn't even in the way, and people would purposely push and shove me and push the cart. It was just like, it really makes me disgusted with Mankind, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely, I don't think you should be rude to anybody, let alone somebody that you can blatantly tell does not have the mental capacity that, like, just that type of thing. People that have autism or things like that, and people that are rude to people that have autism and things like that, just, oh my God, I have no pity. Like, I literally wanted to tell the lady something, but I was like, if I tell this lady something, I'm gonna end up in a physical fight, in a physical altercation, because that's how rude the lady was, and I'm way too old to be in a physical altercation, let alone, you know, just, no, I can't be in a fight, obviously. I'll probably go to jail. But just so, God, it makes me mad. But with that being said, I don't think it should deter anybody from going. As long as you mind your own business, I think you're fine. I don't go out when people, like when new bins go out, I stay in the back and I let them do their thing. Like, they can fight each other, punch each other for all the Nike in the world, and I'm still gonna come right behind you and find the Tory Burch shoes that you didn't pick up. So fight over the Nike, fight over the Polo, knock each other out, go for it. I'll just wait behind you and find what I need to find, because we're not looking for the same thing. Honestly, if you're watching this video, at least in South Florida, the type of bins that it is, you are not looking for the same thing the majority of the people are there for. They're looking for things to send back to their country and charge an arm and a leg, because I have family in Cuba and they charge crazy amounts for polo shirts when they send them back. Like, they're not doing it for free, guys. They're making the people in those countries pay for it. And we're not looking for the same thing. They're looking for different things that we're not looking for. And I think it's really great for you guys to go. I mean, some people are more aggressive than others. I am the type of person that if somebody touches me, looks at me the wrong way, throws a piece of clothing in my face, throws a shoe that hits me, shit's gonna pop off, and I try to avoid that. So I don't like going when the bins come out, right when they come out. So I kind of just like hang out, look at the other bins while people are looking at those. Then once it starts dying down, I go and take my time and do what I have to do. But yeah, definitely I am gonna make this a weekly thing. I'm gonna go once a week. I felt a lot better today than I had any other time that I went. So I definitely felt way more confident, because at first, like the first time I went to the bins, I was so intimidated that I couldn't really look. But today I was not intimidated. I had my thrifting shirt on, which I got a ton of compliments on, and it was great. Today was a great day. Other than like the things that I say, which you're gonna experience at any bins, it was perfect. It was perfectly fine. I highly recommend you go, that you guys go and try, because the pricing is honestly amazing. Like I said, I'm not gonna do the haul in this video. I'm gonna post my haul tomorrow, because when I get home, I'm gonna wash all the clothes that I got. I do wash it all just for my sake and for storage sake of it being with the other clothes. Anything I get from the bins, not at Goodwill stores, I do not wash the clothes. Anything from the bins, I wash. So I am going to wash all the clothes as soon as I get home, and then I'll start listing it. I got a lot of bags and some shoes, so that was pretty fun. I'll clean those up as well. I found Tory Burch espadrilles. I found Tory Burch flats, but I wasn't able to authenticate them as much as I would have wanted to, so I didn't pick them up. But I did find Tory Burch espadrille, like really cute espadrilles that were real, and so that was awesome. That was really awesome. That will probably in itself pay for my entire trip, because they were a good price. So I am assuming that that's going to pay for my trip, just those Tory Burch shoes, since it was $35. Then I got a lot of basic things. I didn't really get any like whoa factor things, a lot of basic pieces, but like I said, I did get the Tory Burch shoes, which was cool. I got a Le Sport sack, 2 Le Sport sack things, a Bali leather thing. So I did get some cool stuff, but nothing really like wow. Oh, I got some Ferragamo shoes, but like a really old pair. So there wasn't really anything with like too much of a wow factor. But as far as getting my listings up and things like that, like definitely the bins is where to go, just because I'll be able to maintain that quota, and I am diversitying the business in that sense. So it was good. It was really good, and I will be going back next week. I'm gonna go back at a different day. I want to go every day, like a different day, so I can see which day works best for me. Like maybe there's a day that not as many people go, maybe there's a time not that many people go, so I want to kind of try to pinpoint that out because I think that's important. Definitely I think next time I want to get there earlier. I am going to be making a trip next week. I decided I'm going to make a trip to the West Palm Beach bins, which is about an hour and a half away from me, so I am gonna go. You know what, guys? Not for anything, having my own little cart, I think made me more confident. Like having my own cart really, really made me more confident, I have to say. I recommend maybe getting your own cart, and once it fills up, go check out, take the stuff to your car, go back, because it doesn't hold as much stuff as a normal bin, as a normal cart, but really having my own cart made me feel so, I know it sounds stupid and some people may be like, oh my god, you're so stupid, but it honestly made me feel so good having my own cart and not having to like rely on having a cart there. It just made me feel so good. So I recommend maybe getting one of those little carts from Walmart. Yeah, so I will see you guys in my video tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is gonna be the Goodwill bins haul, so that will be a fun video. This is just kind of going to be like me talking about the bins. I showed some tips that I did at the bins, things like that, but I didn't really get too much footage from the actual bins, so hopefully next week I can get some more. I will see you guys tomorrow in my Goodwill bins haul, so catch your eye out for that. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.